pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
You'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you succeed. Actually, that's your trouble. You've no ambition. Ambition.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. Welcome to X-Plane 11. We're sitting here at LAX, Los Angeles, California. What's up, Fabricio? Tim, good to see you, man. Anthony Plays, Graeme Porter, Andre Olsen, Carl Walker, Manny, Daffa, what's up? Infinite Flight Qantas, Miles K, what up, bro? Carl, Sweets iOS, Morval. Morwall. Today's VIP is looking like it's gonna be GL Aviation. What's up, bro? Welcome back to First Class, my friend. How you guys doing? It feels like it's been a while. I haven't streamed in since last week. Just stuff been going on. And today's flight was a little delayed because of technical issues. So. Yeah, so let's get to it though, because I actually want to attempt to make 2 stops today in this thing. So first of all, let me go ahead and update you guys. This is the brand new Boeing 737-900ER. Now what does that mean? Well, this is actually in beta still, so this is actually the beta version. This is not the final product, so we are going to probably see some things that are messed up. So just want to go ahead and make a disclaimer now before you guys start going through and judging the video and saying how crap this and that is. as is right now, it's a pretty amazing plane. But there's a few things, or actually I wouldn't say a few, there's quite a lot of things that they need to fix still. That's why, that's why it's beta, and so we're kind of testing it out. So this is kind of like a test flight, you could say. I did some touch and goes yesterday to make sure that it worked on my machine at all, and it did work pretty well. Got some screenshots and stuff like that. So I really enjoy the plane. The sounds are updated, the textures are updated inside, and I think the interior textures are updated. I'm not sure so much about the exterior, but I think the exterior is too. So just so you know, again, the X-Plane 11 has a free updated 737-800 by Xenviro. A lot of people have been using it. It's a great plane. The sounds are great. They're freaking amazing. So Xenviro and some other guy, honestly, I wish I could tell you the name, is working on this version of the 737-900, and they're kind of working together. So you're gonna get all of what you got in the Xenviro mod plus a whole lot of extra stuff, including a cabin. Let me go ahead and fix my camera because my track IR is not working. Let's see, I'm going to disable and then enable it, and it usually starts working after I do that. Alright, yeah, it's working, cool. Yeah, so it updated a lot of stuff, and so I kind of go over that as we do the flights. As you can look back there now, you can actually see a full cabin, which is pretty freaking dope. If you go back there, we actually see, I think I have a camera back there. Yeah, I do, yeah, so check it out. Fully modeled interior for the 737-900. Now the Xenviro mod does not. The default X-Plane 737 and the Xenviro mod 737, neither of those have an actual cabin. Like, it's just like nothing back here at all. So it's pretty cool they finally added that. Anyway, let's get the plane started. I got my flight plan already ready to go. We just need to get the aircraft started. Let's go ahead and we'll use ground power for now. And I think this is the battery. I haven't flown this in a while. I mean, I flew it a little bit yesterday, but I'm a little bit dusty on getting it started, so maybe take me a little bit longer than it took us for the A320 Ultimate, because I've been flying the A320 Ultimate a lot lately, so I got used to how that works and everything. Yes, sir. We're making 2 stops today. First flight will be Los Angeles to Las Vegas, and after that we'll be continuing to Denver, Colorado. I didn't actually put that in the description today. I usually do, so I apologize. I'll put that in there before the video comes out. We'll turn the local lights on. We'll turn on the is it position or is it anti-collision? I think it's anti-collision lights. And then we'll turn on one of these fuel pumps. And I'm actually going to turn the sounds up a little bit so you guys can hear, because they did add a lot of new sounds that I did not hear or notice in the Xenviro mod version of this. So I'm going to go ahead and turn up that. So let me know if it gets too loud once we get started. I just want you guys to be able to hear how that sounds. So when I turned on the fuel pump, it actually had a sound to it, which we've never had before, which is pretty cool. Also, if you want this plane for yourself, like I said, brand new beta version. If you want this plane for yourself, you want to give it a try, give some feedback to the developers, that link is in the description also. Alright, let's get this thing started up. Alright, so we got the ground power connected. Let's go ahead and turn the APU on. Let's do that. That's gonna be, again, I feel like every time I get in this thing, I forget how to fly it. I've been flying Airbuses for like a month now, and now I've already forgotten how to fly the freaking simplest Boeing plane that's out there. Where's the APU switch? Where is the APU switch? It's over here somewhere. Oh, it's right here. What the heck? Alright. We'll click that, hold that down. We're waiting for the EGT to rise and the APU. Miles K, yeah, I actually forgot to do the intro. I completely forgot to play the intro. It's all good. We'll probably play it either later or we'll play it at the end of the stream. If for whatever reason we need to stand by for something, we'll play it. There you go. EGT's rising. We should see a blue light on APU here soon. But beautiful plane. Excited for what this aircraft can become. From what I understand, they said they redid a lot of the textures inside the cockpit. They redid a lot of the interior sounds, and you will hear them. So right now you can actually hear just a little bit the APU coming on. It is on now. Waiting for the APU gen lights to come on to say the APU gen is available. And once we get the APU running, we'll start aligning the IRSs, which takes a little while, so we might do the intro during that. I don't know. I don't want to do the intro just to do the intro. I mean, I kind of missed it, so I think it's alright. I think you guys have seen it plenty of times. Alright, there we go. APU gen. Sounds great. Alright, cool. So now we don't need ground power. We're going to switch over to the APU. We're going to go to the packs. And APU bleed. So we should see this starting to rise. There it is. That'll give us some air conditioning in the back. And yes, we are flying on the VATSIM network. I didn't mention that. So right now we're sitting at the gate in Los Angeles, KLAX, on the VATSIM network. Call sign is Blue 116. It's for VATSIM. We do not have any controllers online, and not expecting anybody. It's real early right now in LA, so I'm not expecting to see any ATC out here or anywhere in the US right now, to be honest. Yeah, Starly, that'd be great if you could help me add a night mod. I don't have one. Alright, cool. That's set. Let's go up to, I think I need to go... But that's not the view I want. This is the one. Alright, so it's... Alright, well, we're back, and OBS completely crashed. So let's get that back up. Sorry about that, guys. That was weird. Some days OBS just works perfectly, seamlessly fine, and then some days it's just like, no, I'm gonna crash on you. So, at least X-Plane didn't crash. I would rather OBS crash right now than X-Plane to crash. Alright! Thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal Fam. What is that, by the way? Let me see. That was Dennis, I think it said. Thank you, bro. Thank you for that sub. Welcome to the family. Alright, cool. Let's go down here to the FMS. Let's see if we can speed through this. It's not that difficult. Alright, what did I do? Type in, we're at Kilo Lima Alpha X-Ray. That right there. And we go back up top. I need a quick key for that section. Oh god, what did I do? Nav. There we go. Oh, that's why it wasn't on the line. The other one. But I don't know if that's gonna mess it up. Let's see.
Unable to find view ID 2.
Yeah, we gotta do. Gotta go back up there. Alright, we'll switch to nav. And now sorry, I keep pressing the wrong buttons.
Unable to
I
find
gotta get
view
used
ID
to
2.
my...
Unable to find view ID
Okay, I know
4.
I don't have special buttons anymore. Gotta get used to the new cameras in here. Alright, cool. Let's do our route. Los Angeles. To first route will be to Las Vegas. Now we're gonna, like I said, we're going to attempt to do 2 stops, depending on how long this takes, and also depending on if this crashes my X-Plane and whatnot. But we're gonna attempt to do it. We do need fuel. First flight is gonna be about 45 minutes. So how much fuel do we have on board? Let's take a look at that. 3 hours. That's a ton. That's a lot. Let's do about 2 hours and a half. 2:15. That gives us about an hour-ish of extra fuel. We don't need to be carrying a bunch of fuel if we don't need it. Alright, hit ground weight. That should put that in right there. Reserves, we'll just say we have like 1.0. That's like 1 ton. Cost index making up a number, 45. And cruise today will be 250. Here it says 247. We're going to do 250. Execute. In one limit. I don't know what any of this is. I forgot. I'm not going to worry about that today. We'll figure that out as they're making the airplane. We'll do flaps 10 for takeoff. And we'll take off at like, I don't know, 140. Or if you're a Boeing pilot, or if like you know this plane inside out, I apologize, but I know I'm not putting in the right numbers. I'm just trying to get this thing in the air. These things are not very important to me right at this moment. Let's go to departure. So I believe we will be leaving. Let's see. Let's take a look at sim brief. We'll be departing runway 25 right. Now, which part of the airport are we on? Because that's important too. I think we're on the 2-4 side. Yeah, we're on the 2-4 side, so we'll take 2-4 left for departure today because we're on the north side of the runway, or north side of the airport. And our departure is the... I already forgot. Heck is our flight plan? Orca 2. She better be here. Let's see, next page. Yep, there it is, Orca 1, which is a little old, but that's okay. And we'll be doing the meson transition, and 2-4 left will be our runway. Go to route, activate, execute, and let's go to departure arrival, our arrival into LAS, and we'll be flying the KPEC, I believe. Yeah, KPEC 4 arrival, meson transition, and runway is gonna be, let's see. Runway's gonna be 19 left, which is a little weird. Why 19 left? I don't know if I want to land there. Let's see. What is the actual weather? Weather in Las Vegas is 090 at 6 knots. Visibility is 10, broken at 25,000. Temperature is 23, dew point -1, altimeter 2985. And yeah. Yep, that's exactly what VATSIM says also. Appreciate it, brothers. I'm at gate 37A. Appreciate. I think I'm actually at gate 37 Bravo, but I could be wrong. I thought I clicked on that when I loaded in. So it says 19 left, which is weird. I don't know if I want to land there. That's like the that little diagonal runway, I think. You look at the chart. Yeah, that is. I mean, that's fine. We can land there, I guess. Yeah, whatever. We'll just do what that says. That'll be RNAV. Is there ILS? There is no ILS for it. That's okay. We'll do RNAV. Weather's good. And we'll do, I don't know, what transition do we want? Do the Lapin? LAS or Suvi? Where's Suvi? Let's do Suvi. Do Suvi. Transition. Execute. I take a look at legs. This page. Yep, all that looks good. It actually only has us going up to like 13,000. Weird. Alright, Anthony, you're here? Cool. So Anthony's at 37 Alpha. And don't worry, Anthony, there's no ATC this time, so you don't have to talk to anybody. Oh, there it is right there, 250. Okay, cool. Alright, so route is good. Let's see, cruise, departure, arrivals are good, legs are good. I've already done the init ref. I've already done takeoff data as far as I can go. And we're good. So we're good in the FMS there. I have to take note, there's a vector right here. So we're going to have to manually go over to Clipper once we fly out from Del Rey. So I have to keep that in mind. You can see right here all my screens have not lit up just yet because they're still aligning the iris. So that's why I wasn't really in a rush to get through that. But what we can do right now is go ahead and get the information for Los Angeles. So we can type in, we can get our, wait, is it LAX? No, it's the other way around. .METAR KLAX. There we go. So we got 030 at 4, 9, few, 29906. Alright, cool. So where's that? 29906. It's down here. Oh, it's down here. So
Unable to find
oh my gosh, I'm gonna
VUID2.
set up some new views in this thing. This is pissing me off. Whenever I fly a plane, I always get my views like set up with so I can go through my numpad. 29. Stop zooming in. 6. There it is. And so what you have to actually have to do is you have to do that on both sides. Yeah, so or if you don't, it will say alt disagree, which means altimeter disagree on both sides. Alright, so while we're waiting for the IRS to load up, we're pretty much ready to go. We'll go ahead and talk to the pushback chart. Replan our pushback. So to the right, nose to the right, which I think should be nose to the north.
Ground to cockpit, plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
Thank you, ma'am. And runway heading is going to be something like 240. Rough estimate. Alright, yeah, okay, yeah, I'm done with this. Alright, guys, we're setting up a view, because I hate that right there. I absolutely hate that. Let's see,
Added camera 13 to category cockpit.
Turn off track IR, and I'm going to move this over here. I usually have a view right in the center so I can see everything in the center section as one shot. Save, I'm going to set that as view ID 2, so every time I press 2, I'll go right there. Boom. And I'm also going to add smooth transition, and cool. Do I have one for the... do. Alright, cool. Alright, ready. I think we're on Unicon 1228. And our... we need another camera down here too. Sorry guys. First, one of the first times of me opening this thing up. So whenever I open it up, I always have to set up my camera views, and I don't have all the views that I want yet.
Added camera 14
so
to category
you have to bear with me
cockpit.
today, guys. Thanks for being patient. Thank you, GL, for believing in me today. Usually you're the one saying I'm gonna freaking crash land. So I'm gonna get one down here by the radios. I don't think we need anything down here. Oh, flight deck door we can close. We will need that actually. There we go. And save, and that will be view ID, I don't know, 6 or something like that. I don't think I have a 6 yet. And we're going to change this to squawking IFR. So it's going to be 2200. And set that to transmit and receive. Good here. Alright, we can see things now. Cool, how about we go outside? And we'll... so the cool thing about this that they added is there's like this button here. If you go to the cockpit, you see there's an iPad over here. Kind of like the A320 Ultimate. And they haven't finished working on this. So this, right now, is just a black screen. But what I'm pretty sure is going to happen is they're going to be adding these things right here. So we go outside. And I can have a really good look at it. But if we go outside, see, when I click on that, it's like a little iPad screen. So it has checklists in here, tons of checklists. Now, one thing I gotta say I don't really like, because I've flown the A320 Ultimate and it has like a web browser in it, makes it very easy to pull up anything. Now the good thing about this is that when I go on checklists, it actually pulls up the checklist for us to see. It's very nice. Has multiple pages. How do I do the next page? I think I have to click on it. But it's all PNG files. Thank you for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal fam. Who was that? Brady. Thank you, bro. Welcome to the fam. So yeah, it's just kind of PNG files, like they're pictures. So you can actually go in and pretty easily switch these out with your own pictures of checklists and things like that. Weight and balance is not working yet. Weather's not working yet. Charts is working, but right now has some sample stuff in here. So I think it does have LAX in here. I think I checked last time. Atlanta. Well, here it is. So LAX is right there. And if I want to zoom in, I have to press the zoom icon, and then I have to like move it around with these arrows. It'd be nice if I could just click in here and move it around like that. That's something that I would like to request. I don't know how hard that is to do, but like I said, you know, that's just my idea. So we are over here at Delta 9. Thank you, Tucker, for that subscription. Welcome to the Blue Arrow Royal family. Actually, that's on Twitch. So thank you, bro, for supporting the Twitch channel. And also, if you want to change the charts, you have to upload a PNG. Not upload, but like drag a PNG into the aircraft folder. So it's I mean, I can't really compare this to the A320 Ultimate because it's made by Flight Factor. 2, flight factor is payware. This is completely free. All right, so for a free aircraft, this is freaking amazing. So I'm not gonna try to compare it to the A320 Ultimate because it's not fair. But anyway, so I was telling you, like, it would be nice if I could at least just drag around here. But it's nice. It's cool that you can actually put in your charts there. So I like that a lot. Ground handling is working. We already have everything out. So if you move this to the side, you can kind of see this is what all we have. It actually has trucks. This is something that also is not included in the default 737. It's also not included in the Z-Boat mod. You do not have any ground vehicles unless you're using Ground Handling Deluxe by Jar Design. It added a way to open the doors. Now before in Z-Boat and in the 737 default, you could not open any of the doors. Not the cargo doors didn't open, and the doors in the back didn't open. So that's pretty cool. I'm really glad they added that because I feel like every aircraft needs to have doors that actually open and close. It adds so much to the aircraft. So let's go ahead and close the doors because we're about to push back anyways. And they animate too. They don't just like pop open. They actually animate. One thing I don't like though is that like I can't see anything with this massive iPad thing on my screen. Then we go ahead and turn off the GPU. And cones and everything just disappears. It doesn't like drive away. That's okay. I can deal with that. Bag cart, large loader. Yeah, so you kind of click everything off and they go away, just like that. But it's cool. I'm really glad they added this feature. This is something that the X-Plane has needed for the 737. Pushback is not working yet. Door operation is just the same thing as ground operations. It goes to the same place. Not sure if they're planning on doing something different with that. Cargo services is not yet available. A lot of these features are not finished working. They're all a work in progress. Variants, I can't change that yet. Cabin lighting, we can change though. Let's check this out. Now you can't really see because it's daytime. Let's see if we just go inside. So check it out. So you can't really see too well because it's early morning in Los Angeles. The sun's is kind of up already, but you can actually change the ceiling LED lights. Now what does that mean? If I click on blue and turn the intensity up, you can see that the cabin lighting is changing right here. So if I change it to red, green, blue. So right now they have red, green, and blue, which is fine. You could also go white, bright, which again in the daytime you can't really see that very well. If it was nighttime, we would see it. It's also different options for takeoff and landing. So, which basically means off for the most part. They're like very, very dim. Cruise is very kind of like chill vibes. You have white, medium, and you have night sleep. So. It's pretty accurate because I know I've flown on overnight flights or late night flights and they use pretty much all these settings. So it's pretty cool. Sidewall wash, you can actually also, wow, I didn't know you could do these separately. So we can set this to like green, red, so because we're Delta, right? And then go to ceiling LEDs and change that to blue, and we could mix and match. So I didn't even know I could do that till just right now. So cool. So we have right now one of them is set to red, one is set to blue. So you can kind of see right here off of the right by the windows is kind of like a more of a red hue, and then you have the green on the ceiling. So that's pretty cool. I didn't know I can click on those. What's up, Javion Johnson? Good to see you, man. Yeah, guys, I know I'm taking a bit of time on the ground. This is a brand new plane. I'm just kind of showing everybody what it does, and I'm actually looking through it myself too. So, all right, cool. We'll just leave the lights on, I guess, so we can change it later if we want. Go blue. And that's it. Wi-Fi services, I have no idea what that's going to mean. Audio options, that's not available yet. And that's pretty much all you can do right now with the iPad. So let's go ahead and push back. Yeah, Flower John does look really cool, bro.
Down the cockpit. Tow is driving up.
It's amazing. I don't know if the weather or terrain is working. When I click on terrain, nothing really happens. We got somebody taxiing to 07, right? Why are you... Okay. There's no ATC. I can't stop you from taxiing to 07, right? But usually you would take off on the other side of the runway. That's okay. Speaking of 07 right, is that the opposite side of where I'm going? We're going to be taking out 24 left. No, he's on the opposite. He's on the south side of the airport, near the cargo. Alright, cool. Good, good, good.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Sounds good, my lady. We're all ready to go, people. Let's go ahead and get the engines ready to get started. We're gonna turn on the window heat. We're gonna turn on all the fuel pumps. We're gonna turn on all the hydraulics. Look at that. Listen to that. You can actually hear the hydraulics turning on. That's pretty freaking cool. Super dope. What else do we need? We need to turn off the packs. All the way off. And we need to leave on the isolation valve. That's what I did wrong last night when trying to start this thing. I actually turned the isolation valve off, and I could not get my right engine to start
Tow
up.
connected and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
It's a parking brake. It's right here. There we go.
Starting pushback.
What's up, Mason? Good to see you, man.
may start engines.
Alright, cool. We've clear to start the engines, and we'll go ahead and give it a try.
Time to get you ready for takeoff. We know you have lots of choices.
Starting with engine number 2.
So thanks for choosing American. We're happy to be your airline.
And one is rising.
Now, so just follow along with me. We'll be on our way.
Don't have a view over there right now.
Welcome aboard. Before
Listen
we
to
depart,
it.
here are some important safety instructions. First things first, let's buckle those belts. Insert the metal end into the buckle and pull the strap to tight. To open, simply lift on the top of the buckle.
Introducing fuel.
And remember, seatbelts should be fastened whenever you're seated.
Oh, listen,
just
listen.
in case of unexpected turbulence.
And listen.
To get us on our way, make sure your seat is up, all electronic devices are put away, and your tray table is stowed. If you have a carry-on, push it all the way under the seat in front of you. If it won't fit, place it in the overhead bin. You'll find our full electronic device policy in the back of your American Way. Now let's review the safety card. Please pay close attention, and before you know it, we'll be off.
Alright, I believe we got one good engine, and we'll turn on the right generator.
All exits on this
We'll go
airplane
to
are
engine
clearly
number
marked. Take a moment
1.
to locate the nearest one. Keep in mind,
That one we
it
can
may be
see.
behind you.
Alright, and one is,
In the
and
event
2
of an
is rising.
evacuation, escape path lighting will appear. Follow the lights until you've reached your exit. Leave all carry-ons behind. Just head quickly and safely to the nearest exit, and don't forget, it may be behind you. Oh, if the airplane loses pressure, oxygen mask
Rated for
will drop
20%.
automatically. While remaining seated with your
Introducing
seatbelt
fuel.
fastened, hold down on the mask to extend the tubing. The yellow cup goes over your nose and mouth like so, and slip the band over your head to secure the mask to your face. The band adjusts automatically. Normal breathing will start
Operation
to flow
complete.
and
Go ahead and
remember
set the
to
parking
always
brake.
put your own mask on first before helping others. Life vests are located
Nice,
either
nice.
under or next to your seat. To remove the vest, pull the tab or compartment handle to break the seal. For help locating them, see your safety card.
Parking brake set.
Remove the vest from the package
Disconnecting
like
tow.
this.
Stand
Put the
by.
vest over your
See you,
head.
Kai.
Wrap the strap around your waist, attach the buckle, and pull tight. Once
And
outside,
we'll leave the APU on
use
for
the pad
now.
to inflate your vest or blow into the red tube
Alright, both
outside.
engines are on.
In the water, a light on your vest will illuminate.
I can't always
Please,
forget like
only
which
inflate your
one
vest
is position
outside
and
the
strobe
airplane.
and which one is steady.
Now, your seat cushion may be used as a flotation device.
Probe's gonna come
Just
on.
remove the lower cushion and put your arms through the strap found on the
Disconnect.
opposite side. The crew will now
Let's
be
watch it drive
coming
away.
around to do a final cabin check. After takeoff, we'll be back with more information. And if you need anything, don't hesitate to ask.
One thing I'm
As
thinking
always,
about
your
this
safety
plane is that it's a
is
little
great.
too shiny here on the inside edges. It's a little unrealistic. It's a little too shiny. But again, it's a work in progress, but that's why I'm mentioning
Tow is
it.
disconnected and bypass pin
So I
has
know
been
that
removed.
they're
Hand
gonna
signal on
work
the
on
left.
trying to
We'll see
fix
you
it
next time
on the
and have fun up
textures.
there.
Just a little too shiny. Caribbean Aviation put down the HUD thing. There's a HUD thing? I didn't know there's a HUD thing. I'll have to try that out. I know we don't need it, but I'll try it. Alright, we're good. Ready to go. Let's go. Flaps down. I think that should be somewhere around 10.
Ladies and gentlemen, we do thank you very much for your attention, and now we invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy the
Are
takeoff.
they coming down?
The captain has
Okay,
made
yeah, they
tower
are.
communications available.
There's a
so
little bit
if
of a
you'd like
delay,
to
huh?
Monitor
come
the air
out.
traffic system. You'll find that on channel 9 and your headsets in the seat
Alright, I
pocket
think
in
that's
front of
flaps
you.
10.
We'll give you a little more information
Now, I
about our
don't know
service plan for
how
our
accurate
flights
that
as soon
is
as we're in
as
the
far
air.
as how
Thank
far it
you,
is.
and again, welcome aboard.
And yes, I know that was the American That was the American safety video. Yaw damper on. We can turn the packs on for taxi. And we're ready to go. Let's turn the taxi lights on. There is no ATC online here at Las Vegas. Also turn on the flight director, which is right here. And release park and brake. Actually, we need to set RTO. Alright, now release park and brake. Start rolling. Alright, so we're gonna be taxiing to 24 left. That'll be straight. We'll turn right on Echo. Oh crap, hold on guys. That sound's not supposed to be there. We'll turn right on Echo. And we'll get on the runway Echo 6. Clear to the left. And clear to our right. Dun dun. Weather's looking good. Pretty clear out here. We will climb to 5,000. It would help if I looked at what the chart says for us to climb to. Let's see, what does it say? We're on the Orca 2 RNAV departure. Hold on. And there's babies crying. There's babies crying. I don't know if that's a part of this. I might have an extra plug-in that I tried to turn off, so I apologize if you hear some extra sounds that are actually not supposed to be there. Like babies crying and people talking, but I thought I turned it off. What's up, Tucker from Twitch? Oh, Dylan, you're Tucker from Twitch. Okay, cool. You said I could turn this on? I don't know if this works yet. Does this work? Oh, God. I will go right here. That's 2 for left for right there. Happened to what overlay? Hey, brakes real quick. So we get ready to take off. How do I do this? Alright, now it's there and I can't get rid of it. Look what you guys did. Look what you guys did. Got this freaking thing on here and I can't even get rid of it. That way. There's a click spot right there and it's not moving. Oh, there it is. Oh, I gotta grab the bottom. Yeah, there's nothing in it. I don't know how to add anything to it. We'll play with that later. How about that? I don't want to get in the way. Let's get started. We're already late as heck. Set our takeoff speed. Oh my gosh. This is why I have 2. Boom. There we go. Alright, we'll go like 185. And we'll climb to 10,000. And yeah. And heading will be 24-ish. That's the wrong way. What's up, Harrison? Good to see you, man. Just trying to get this around. Come on. And 240. Yeah, that works for me. We'll hit heading select. Cool. Alright, let's get started. Wish me luck. We need land lights on. We turn off everything that's going to go on. And we're going to turn off the packs for takeoff. Flight altitude is going to be, oh my gosh, stop zooming in. 25,000. Cruise, that's on auto. Pro heats are on. I don't know the trim areas, we're going to turn it on. Being nice, don't need any of that, we're in LA. Good, let's get it in. If I forgot anything, we'll just fix it on the next flight. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Somebody's taking the opposite side on the other side. Somebody is taking off, going the opposite direction, but on the south side of the airport, so we should be clear of that. If you get X-Plane, my personal preference would be that you not get it on Steam. Unless you get it on sale. Alright guys, we're taking off runway 24 left, blue 116. Uh-oh. Oh, APU. Let's turn it off. Airspeed's alive. Rotate.
Positive rate.
You're up. $15 degrees on the climb.
400.
I love the sound of the gear
1,000.
going up. That's new. Also, the co-pilot callouts is new too. I believe we need to go to our right. Start rolling to the right. Pass up a notch. $220. Pulling the power back. Passing 4,000. A little bit bumpy out here. If you guys noticed on that takeoff, as soon as the wheels left the ground, the sounds just kind of cut out. So that's one of the bugs, one of the current bugs in this version of the plane that they do know about, and they will be fixing. There's LAX over there. Nothing's wrong with the Steam version. It's the same game, everything's the same. The only reason I say to get the X-Plane to not get it on Steam is because some of the updates don't come out on Steam as fast as the like the website version. And also Steam, unless you know a lot about Steam already, it's very tough to find like where the folders are that you need. Whenever you get X-Plane, you'll learn that hey, you're gonna need to know how to get used to using the plugins folder, the aircraft folder, so you can add in different add-ons. All right, passing 8,000 now. Still flying it by hand. We're gonna make a right turn to Kegs. Short flight, guys. It's a short flight. For this flight should be around 45 minutes in the air. If we have time. I kind of spent a lot of time there on the ground, re-familiarizing myself with the aircraft. But I plan on continuing to Denver, if possible, if able. All right. That's 10,000 flaps up. Still flying it by hand. Actually, I want to fly by hand because I want to see how it feels. It feels good though. Land lights off, runway off, taxi lights off, APU off. Packs on. All right. Dylan says, "Why don't you feel welcome?" I don't know. I guess it means my mods have not been doing a good job of welcoming you to the channel. Yeah, I agree. Flying, Mickey. Xenviro without the lower atmosphere does look like crap. I've been trying to ignore it. I've been trying to ignore it. Alright, we gotta turn. There's no pop-out GPS, or not GPS, FMC in here. We need to go to... loop? Is that what this is? Co-op. Where is that? Yeah, there it is. Switch this to LNAV and auto throttle. Go to two something. It's very like hard for me to like fly and press all the buttons because I always drift to one side or the other. And there's that. Now, I don't want to turn autopilot on just yet because I want to fly a little bit. I'll do 285, that's fine with me. And we'll go up to our cruise at 250. Oh gosh. So one other thing I noticed, and I'm probably gonna, I don't know if you guys can actually hear this on the stream, but I'm gonna try to show you. So if I'm flying straight like this, right? If I start flying to the left, okay, you actually can't hear it. Hold on. Okay, well you can't really hear it now. But yesterday I was flying. I don't know if it has to do with the winds or what, but whenever you kind of start banking your aircraft, you actually can hear the air under the ailerons and stuff. It's actually pretty cool as you're turning. Alright, we'll go autopilot on. That's not what I wanted to do. Not at all. So pull up, please. This is why we do test flights. Alright, what did I do wrong there? Altitude is set to 288. It's too high. We're at 17. I'm gonna go to 250. We got LNAV activated. We got auto throttle activated at 285. Passing it. Standard on the left and standard on the right. Go ahead and lock. Turn off the gear. Still getting a master caution on the APU, which I've already turned off. Here comes our top of climb, and we're still flying it by hand, trying to figure out how to get this thing to climb like I wanted to. I could go to, not alt hold, but I press this. Level change mode. Let's try that. Alright, that is working right. Cool. Man, these mountains out here. I love flying out here in Southern California. Thank you, sir. Turn off the APU bleed. I forgot about that. Alright, cool. You can hear a little bit of like chatter in the background when you're back in the cabin. That's always nice. What's up, Siva YT? Good to see you, man. I like it when the aircraft add the little passenger chatter in the background. Kind of makes you feel like you're actually back there. Now you can see now that all of our electrics are on, you can actually see that it has... Oh, wow, look at... Okay, I didn't notice this. Take a look at this. Take a look at this. So it actually shows... Uh-oh. It's kind of off. So people who made this, take a look. This is actually not centered like it's supposed to be, but it actually shows you our altitude, ground speed, headwind, all that stuff. That's freaking dope. That's freaking dope. It looks like only the left seats are doing like the right seats seem to be a little bit better aligned, but they're still off. So it shows the altitude, outside temperature, ground speed. That's cool. I wonder if they plan on adding a map back here. That's really cool. Well, guys, that's dope. Alright, we're at 285. Leveling off at 250. Flying to Orca. Our transition will be Misi, which is also going to be probably our top of descent. Auto throttle taking care of everything. Yeah. Let's see, are we missing anything now? I think we're good. Stab trim, flaps are up, gears are up and locked. Auto brake. Uh-oh. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so it looks like the terrain is not working. I don't know if they plan on adding that. I don't know if it's just going to be a button. It's never really worked on any of the 737s. I think there might have been a extra mod or file you could add it to the Zebo to make terrain work. Weather is also not working. I think that's what WXR is. So these are all features I believe they may be adding in the future. Have I flown to Cleveland in real life? I have not, but I am going there in 2 weeks. I'll be in Cleveland in 2 weeks. Oh, look at that view. Let's go outside. $737-900, guys. I think that's 29 palms right there. I know they'll be adding different variations of the winglets. I think they'll be adding the other one. There's supposed to be 3 different versions of this plane: the 737, 738, and 739. Right now, Delta is the only livery that I have, but there's a long list of requested liveries that are already out there and they're working on currently. So probably in the next like 24 hours, a couple days, you'll see a lot more liveries popping up for the 737-900. You can actually see from the outside. It's kind of weird. They may need to fix that. From the outside, you can actually see the light shining, like that blue light that we have turned on. I can see it shining in there. Let's see here if I turn them off. Oh, wow. Oh, that looks weird. Looks like a freaking party plane. Alright, can I just turn it off? Maybe just turn it completely off. Because I don't want to see that. There we go. That's as close as we're going to get, I think, to off. What's up, Red Beer 1? You can see me. Red Bear 1. But like I said, it looks really good for something that's not finished. Looks really freaking good for something that's incomplete. Now the engines look a bit better up here than they did on the ground. They're still a little too shiny on the inside. Just all around too shiny. I think everything's a little too shiny. Dim it down. Now my frames are not getting hurt too bad, but I also have a pretty beast computer. If you want to know what my specs are, take a look at the description. I believe Delta is SkyTeam. Yep, SkyTeam. I actually may be making a United livery myself, because I am a United fan. I didn't have time to make one before the stream started. I'll probably make one tonight or sometime. Who knows? Yeah, the 737 Zebo mod does not have these up here. I don't know what these are. It doesn't have them. I've always noticed that on the whenever I've flown 737s. Like, what is that freaking bubble thing on the top of it? Red Bear, I do play Star Citizen, and I am enjoying it. I'm enjoying everything but the crashes. It's been crashing a lot. But, you know, that game is kind of like this plane. They're both in development. They're both in beta, alpha, whatever phase. So we can't expect it to just run perfectly. But I can't wait for them to finish up on Star Citizen, and which is going to take a few years from now. Their air events, appreciate it, Dylan. It's going to take a few years for them to finish Star Citizen, but it's already freaking amazing. It's always funny whenever a developer puts out like an alpha, you know, or beta version, early release copy of something, and then it's like, I'm like, what's not done? Like, for example, this aircraft, obviously we can tell there's a few things that are not done that need to be fixed, but it's like whenever there's a a beta version that comes out, we're like, all right, well, look, if it were, you know, it's flying fine to me, worked fine to me. But again, guys, disclaimer: if we don't actually land, like if we crash, not crash like we crash a plane, but like if we crash, like the X-plane crashes, it could be one of a few things. It could either be the plane or it could be my scenery. I am using Ortho 4XP scenery, so sometimes that causes crashes. We're looking good. We're cruising. Messine is right ahead of us. Actually, not right ahead of us. That's about 20-30 miles. 20 miles ahead. Is my TCAS on? Yeah. So. We got a tailwind, ground speed 500, true airspeed 459. 10 miles from there. Top of descent is right before Messine. I don't know if VNAV works. We're gonna try using VNAV and see if that works. We're gonna give that a try. We're gonna give that a try. I need to fix this view. Something about this view I don't like. Maybe we should just go outside like this. Like, the window is cool and all, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll just do outside. It looks better to me. Oh, I never closed the freaking door. Freaking terrorists could kill me right now. Is it this way? No. Lock fail. Auto deny. Okay, well that's not working. I can't close the door. Oh, that's to lock it. I gotta actually go back there and close it probably. Let's see. How do I do that? Is there something to click? Oh, there it is. Alright, cool. Now we can lock it. Alright, cool. Cool. Thank you, MC2. I figured it out eventually. Let's add some, we'll do with these views for now. I have to add some new views later. I don't have as many views as I would like to have. But yeah, I mean, I gotta say, I loved the 737-800 Zibo mod version of the default X-plane 737. But this thing and what it's going to be is going to be amazing. What's up, Justinus? What's going on, man? You don't have to keep saying my name. But yeah, just one thing that really bothers me is just how shiny it is right now. I think that's one thing that a lot of simulators and games fail when it comes to texturing. They just make things a little too shiny. I'm like, hey, in real life, planes are really not that shiny. Am I planning to fly a heli? On X-plane? Usually if I fly a heli, it'll be on DCS World. I really like how the helis fly on DCS World. Have I flown an ERJ before? Yes. I don't fly very often though. Alright, top of descent is right in front of us. Let's descend. How about that? Oops, wrong button. Uh-oh. I think I just broke my track RR. There we go. What did I do? Alright, it's working. Alright, cool. Let's see. We need to look at descent into Las Vegas before we miss our top of descent. We're descending via the KPEC 1, actually the KPEC 6. Arrival down to 11,000. We're gonna hit VNAV. Let's see what happens. Retard. Okay. Engines are coming back. Now VNAV worked fine in. Oh yeah, VNAV worked fine in Zebo, so I assumed that the VNAV would also work in this. Because Zebo and man, I really wish I knew what the guy's name was. I apologize. But the developers kind of came together with Zebo to help build this. So I assume if the Zebo mod, autopilot, and everything like that works, then it should work fine in here too. All right, drag required. We're gonna add some spoilers. It lets me. Yeah, I freaking love DCS. I honestly haven't been playing it a lot lately because it's just been crashing. And it gets annoying when you go out. You know, you get your aircraft. It takes like an hour, right, to get prepared for the flight. It's like a flight simulator. You know, you take forever to prepare for the flight, and then you get up in the air. You know, do your mission, and then you get shot down, or the actual game itself crashes or freezes up. Or it has like a lag spike when you're trying to do maneuvers and you crash. So, but I'm looking into getting back into. I think we don't need the spoilers anymore. But yeah, for me, I'm like if you're a person who loves flight simulation, DCS World, something, and you like combat, like you like fighter jets and helicopters, you'll definitely like DCS World. So, and they have a lot of new updates coming out soon. What's up, dope? Yeah, I'm on VATSIM, bro. We got one more flight after this, hopefully. Subnautica, I've heard of that. I've heard Subnautica. I've heard of Subnautica. I don't know if I'd be interested in that though. To be honest, I don't know. It looks interesting. I watched like some gameplay on it, just a little bit, but really haven't done much else about it. I think we're gonna need another camera view here, aren't we? Let's add a left wing.
Added camera 15 to category cockpit.
Add a left wing view. Where's the plane? Oh, there we go. Where's the wing? There she is. Love the freaking wing view, man. I think that right there should be fine. I'm actually gonna add one more. Whenever I start flying a new plane, I always spend a lot of time. I usually spend like an entire flight or two just setting up camera views. Probably longer for me because I didn't do much this flight. Oliver, what's up, man? When am I gonna play Star Citizen? I've been playing. I played last night. I actually was going to stream it yesterday, but then I had to cancel the stream for Tuesday. Sadly. We'll add track IR on this view so I can look around. Oh, you can see the... Oh, why are my gear down? Oh, hold up. I had it on off. You saw that. I had it on off. My gear's been down this whole time. But be expecting a Star Citizen video in the next couple days. I'll probably be recording something today, and I'll probably post it tomorrow. What's today? Wednesday? Yeah, I'll probably post it tomorrow or Friday. Yeah, I don't know how long the gear's been down. Now, let's go ahead and change from that. Find out what the METAR is in LAS. 2987. Same on the right side. Can't actually see it. No, I don't think I have the PTU version of Star Citizen. Honestly, I don't know what version. I just downloaded whatever they gave me when I got the game. I just got whatever that was. So I don't know, to be honest with you, which version of Star Citizen I have. No, my gear went up. I heard the gear go up. They are still green, aren't they? What the heck is going on? Okay. Every time I click on it, it says APU. Alright, so this says off. This is the off position for my gear. It's still down. Are they broken? And this is down position for the gear. And they're still down. They've been up this entire time. Not the entire time, but when we were cruising, they were up. And now they just have to come down. But every time I click on gear, it flashes APU. It's almost like my hydraulics are not working or something. I have a fault in something. So I don't know if... Sometimes I don't really know... Uh-oh. Uh-oh, we're losing all the engines. I think. No, we're okay. We're okay. This is not a flashback of a while back when we did a 737 Zebo flight and all the engines just died on me because I didn't put fuel in the center tank. Okay, okay, we're just going idle. It's a decel. So the light's not even changing. Like, it's not even trying. It's not even... I know, right? What am I flying? A freaking Boeing Cessna? A Boeing 172? Hydraulics. My hydraulics are on. They're right here. I don't have any indications that I have anything wrong with my hydraulics. Is there a manual way to get them up? We may just have to fly from here all the way down. Hopefully we don't have a problem where the landing gear go up when we land. Geo Aviation says gear_EXE has stopped working. How do you know that? What's up, BC? Good to see you, man. We did crash into Disney. That was pretty funny. Alright, we're at 13,000 according to the FMC. At FMC speed, which is 250.
Unable to find view ID 4.
Yeah, I don't... Did it happen when I went to off or up or whatever? This is really weird. Alright, so how do I change the screen right here? Just say, like, how do I go to look at my hydraulics? So down here somewhere. Main panel, ADS flood. I think it's in the middle.
Unable to find view ID 4.
Nope. Do I have a parachute? Of course, I always bring a parachute. You know how this goes, guys. Squawk dead. I don't know. It could have something to do with the master caution going off on takeoff, but the reason the master caution went off on takeoff is because I still had the APU bleed on. That is no longer on. I have one fault here, which looks like... I think that's under APU. What if I turn the APU back on? Let's try that. Las Vegas should be over there at our 4 o'clock. Planning for runway 19 left. AP doesn't want to turn back on either. That gear is just hanging out there. What? Maybe if I go to, let's see, aircraft customization failures, and I'll reset the failures and see if it fixes it, and hopefully it doesn't crash. Don't crash. Don't crash. Oh, I thought it crashed. Alright, fix all systems. Doing it. Alright, so I think it fixed everything. Done. Bye. Yeah, when I try to click on the gear handle, let's see if I can switch views. Oh. Yeah, when I attempt to click on the gear handle, it just shows up warning, like it will not let me grab it and pull it down. Now the way I got it up before is that I was pressing my I have a button keyed that I can use. I could also just press G to raise it, the gear. So I'm gonna go down and then up. I am using the yoke keyboard, people. Think I'm stupid? Yeah. We're gonna have to land with these freaking gear. Oh well. Oh well. The question is it me? Is it something that I did to the plane? Or is it something, is it a bug in the actual aircraft? So let me know if anybody else is out there is flying this and is having the same problem. This is our flight plan. We're flying pretty much right over Las Vegas, which is right here, dead ahead of us. Or no, where is it? It's over here. Actually, no, it is right ahead of us. We're flying to the south of the airport, circling around and landing on 19 left. So as long as we stay inside, we'll just, you know, pretend like the gear is not down right now. I'm still going to put the gear down like I would normally, just to make sure that the gear doesn't fail when we touch the ground. We're going to have a really soft landing just in case those gear actually do fail. Alright, there's the APU. Alright, here's 11,000. We need to go down to 8,000. So far, so good. VNAV is working. It's doing a good job controlling our speed and our altitude just as it should. Don't think anybody's online. We'll check real quick. Nope. Not a soul. Love flying between LAX and Las Vegas. I have some beautiful scenery out here. He says, I didn't have this issue in the Ultimate 737, so it's a pilot issue. Yeah, sure. What would I do right now to fix this? That's what I want to know. If you know how to fix this, let me know. Otherwise, we're going to just ignore it and pretend like they're up. The plane does not seem to be acting like they're down. I don't even hear the sounds of the wheels being down. At least I don't think I am. Are the seatbelt signs on? Yeah. Let's turn the landlines on. Krill Yokob, expedite means hurry. Do it fast. That's what that means. If ATC says please expedite, that means you need to hurry up and get off the runway, or hurry up and do whatever he told you to do. And let's see, I think we can skip a lot of this. We'll probably not fly all the way out. We'll go to
1,000 to go.
Lapin, I guess, once we get the sunsets. There's LAX right there on our left wing. Or not LAX, that's Las Vegas on our left wing. Now, we've done a flight out here before, a couple times actually. When I first got back into X-Plane 11, I was trying to fly the Zebomon 737 out here. We had a pretty, couple horrible landing attempts just because of my renewness at X-Plane 11. Hoping to have a better one today. Also hoping it doesn't crash, like the game. I'm really hoping that it doesn't crash. I believe that over there, what I'm looking at, where I'm pointing my mouse, is Nellis Air Force Base. I'm trying to remember because I flew in and around Las Vegas International a lot on DCS World. It's one of the sceneries is in Nevada, so I got very familiar with the terrain in and around Las Vegas. And I think that's Nellis over there. Now, was it 19 right or 19 left? What did I say? 19... I think it's 19 left. This is not default X-Plane scenery. One 19 left would make sense. Actually, 19 right would make sense too. I have 19 right ready. I have the chart for 19 right ready. I think we are doing 19 right. Let me make sure though. Let's check the FMC. What do we put? 19 left actually. So I put the wrong one. Same thing pretty much. Alright, we're at 8,000 feet, and do we need to go any lower? Yeah, we will need to go down to 6,000. There it is. Speed's at 212. Or actually 210 is what it's going for. And 6,000 is dialed in. We don't need to be at 6,000 yet, but that's where we're headed. And I'm actually going to skip a few of these waypoints. So right now we're flying to Kimi. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go from Kimi to... I don't want to go all the way to Chips. I'd rather go straight to Suvi. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to delete all these. Poker. It's taking us way out, farther than we need to go. There's no traffic, so we can expedite. We can get direct. So once we get to Kimi, we'll make a left turn to Suvi, which is gonna be right ahead of us. So Kimi is about 3-ish miles, 3 miles out. He says, please don't forget the replay. All right. I'm trying to decide though, guys. Should we continue to Denver? I might have to reload the plane, but should we continue to Denver? Or should I just stop here? We've already been going for longer than I wanted. Just because of my own reasons for looking at the plane and whatnot. What resolution and frames per second am I at? Like on the stream, we're streaming 1080p, 60 frames per second. Hugh Simpson, this is not a, you don't buy this plane, this is free, and the link is in the description. But remember, before you download, that this is beta. It is beta. Oh, there's Lapin, so if we have to go around, we go and hold at Lapin, that's why that's there. Is anybody flying with us today on X-Plane? I thought I saw somebody trying to take off. Amy, what is the issue with the landing gear? It won't go up. It is stuck out there right now. And I'm trying to pretend like it's not. So we're staying on the inside view. So we don't have to look at the gear hanging out like it says in the 172. Am I full graphics? Pretty much. I have a few things turned down. I don't remember what. Right now it's down. Gear is down. I mean, let's think about this though. I'd rather the gear be stuck down than stuck up. If it's stuck up, there's you know, there's no chance. That's a crash landing just waiting to happen. If it's stuck down, at least we can land. The only limitation with it being stuck down is that we can't go past a certain speed, or the gear will, you know, really malfunction. It's pretty quiet out here. I don't see anybody in text chat either. Reset the breaker. Alright, you gotta show me how the heck to do that. Where is that at? That's above me, isn't it? Like back there somewhere? Wait, this is not an Airbus. The Airbus breakers are all up top. Where's the Boeing breakers at? Oh, they're back here. Can I actually click on these? I don't think that's simulated, guys. I don't think I can actually click the breaker switches. Oh, there's no clicking anywhere down here. Does the HUD work? It didn't seem to earlier. I don't know how to turn it on. I know how to. Let's see. Uh-oh. It looks like it's stuck. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. Alright, how do I get this out of here? I think I just broke it. Oh, there it is. Alright, so there's the HUD for you guys who are asking. Ooh, but I don't see anything on it. So I don't know if it works. It's there. I guess they assume, I guess they want it to work. I don't know. Again, this is completely beta. I'm not like on the end of anything more. I don't know anything more than what you guys do, probably. So, as of right now, it's kind of annoying and distracting. I don't like this thing in my face. Is there a wait, what is this? Maybe there's a way to turn it on. Watch me fall in. Watch me do what I did in Star Citizen, pressing all the buttons, and I just self-destruct. Yeah, no, I don't know how to turn it on. I've never used a HUD before. So, I assume it's just supposed to just work when you pull it up. What's up, Jay? Good to see you, man. Make a southwest flight to Midland, Texas. I just built some more scenery out in Texas. Just yesterday. So I'm looking forward to flying between Texas and Louisiana. Wow, you guys have no faith in me. We have a gear malfunction. The gear is stuck down, not up. And you worry about us crashing. I'm gonna go flaps 1. Turning our left base, runway 19 left. Blue 116. Alright, let's do 4,500. In fact, we'll go 2,000. Aircraft should be descending. We're not going to be using any kind of ILS because 19 left does not have an ILS. We're doing the RNAV approach. We might do an ILS in Denver to test that feature out. And we took a massive detour. There's, I think, is that the airport? No, that's Nellis. That's the airport over there. I feel like we're going a bit slower than we should be. FMS has us going 175. Should be going 210. How do I? Oh, I have to turn VNav off. I want to do that. We'll do that. We'll go ahead and turn VNav off. There we go. And we're gonna go to 5,000. Level change. Once we get up to 210. Would I like to close the program? Heck no, Geo. Something is not right. We're flying to Suvi. The airport is over there. Where is this trying to take us? Yeah, I don't know. We're flying this thing by hand the rest of the way because I have no idea where this thing is trying to take us. So we're gonna disengage autopilot. You know, fly the rest of the way. Landing lights, all the good stuff is on. APU is good. Airport is right there. Dead ahead. Flaps 5. Gear down. I think. Alright, let's lose some speed. Let's make sure that auto brakes are on. Let's bring our speed back. Right now we're to 8,000. We're way high. Way high. All right, guys. Let's hope that these gears. Let's hope that these gears stay out now. I believe they're out this time though. What's weird is I went gear up and it stayed green, 3 green, so they're still down. That was a weird little flash. Yep, speed brakes are out because we're mad fast and high. Oh yeah, Ollie, we're real high. Not just a little bit. We're at 6,000 feet on final. Ah, we might have to go around. $5,000. Yeah, in real life, a real pilot would go around, but I'm not a real pilot. I am not a real pilot, and I don't want to freaking go around. Yeah, we're going around. Oh, it sucks. I'm just gonna turn around. Like, I'm not gonna do the real go around. I'm just gonna like do a 360. Try it again. The spoilers should be up. Yep, they're up. Oh, bro, we haven't pulled any cheese, trust me. Our bank ain't going even that big. Fly over downtown a little bit, and we'll make a right downwind turn. Yeah, sure, Graeme, gear up. I'll just go ahead and do that right now. So something's not right with this here. Look how I'm turning. Okay, oh wow, that's messed up. So this screen here seems to have frozen a little while back because Susie was not moving in our map, the waypoint. It was staying in the exact same position no matter where we turned. Now that I clicked off of it, it came back to it, now it's working, so that's got to be another bug. Good to know. How do I get that off? Like I had it. Okay. Let's land. This whole flight's been fishy. What are you talking about? Talking about. Gear won't go down. Oh, there we go. That's what I wanted right there. Alright, where's the airport? Oh, there it is. And we're still freaking fast. And high. Alright, airport's over there on base. Laps going back down. Like a high bank turn right here. .50 knots. Why would I land it at 180 knots? I don't need to. Makes no sense at all, bro. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, Starly. I don't know if Denver's gonna happen today. We might gotta send this. Might have to send this plane back to the shop. Back to the hangar. This plane ain't gonna make it to Denver. Alright, gear is 3 green. Let's see what happens here, guys. Let's see. Alright, we're right on the glide slope this time. We still need to bring the speed back, though. Speed brakes are armed. Everything else is ready to go. We are... Our flaps full. Stabilized. Missed approach altitude set. A little low now. Start putting in a little bit of throttle. Here's a crosswind. Are we not on the ground yet? Okay, now we're down. I was like, are we not down yet? Alright, reverse the screen. We used a lot of runway there. We used a lot of runway. Alright, there's 60 knots, manual braking. And we're gonna use this, this is a runway? That's a runway. We're gonna use a runway for taxi. To the left. So guys, the gear works. The gear actually works. Oh, am I still in reverse? I am. I always make that mistake. Every time I land an airliner, I always forget to turn off my reversers. Yep, no passenger screaming today.
Pleasant experience, and we look forward to welcoming you again on another flight.
Well, I guess we know what the title of this video is going to be. And yeah, guys, I don't think we're going to continue to Denver. We need to do some more, I need to figure out what's going on with my gear. I would fly back to LAX, but we'll save that for another flight. I may do another flight off stream with the 737-900. Don't be surprised if you see this thing a little bit more often. I'm going to be flying this a lot, testing it out, finding out what's wrong with it, what it does right, what does wrong. Yeah, we'll watch a replay. Since we're not going to do enough flight, we'll watch a replay. Alright, and flaps up. We might be like off of thing, yeah, because I'm trying to look over there. CJ Thu, have I decided what my favorite airplane is? No, I have not. Amy will be back on IF on Friday night flight, so that'll be Friday, usual time. Tomorrow we'll be streaming NASCAR iRacing at Bristol. That's gonna be chaos. I'm kind of like not looking forward to it, but I also have not really practiced, so I gotta do that tonight. I gotta practice for tomorrow's flight tomorrow. Or I gotta practice for tomorrow's flight tonight. I haven't really practiced it yet, so we'll taxi over to the gate, guys, and we'll let all of you off. We'll send this aircraft back to the hangar. Find out what's up with these gear. Let's turn the APU on. APU bleed. I might have supposed to have been doing that when we got to the gate. I don't know if the APU comes on at the gate or on the way to the gate. Yeah, Friday night flight will be, I don't know. I really don't know what time Friday night flight is going to be until we get details about Friday night flight. Because sometimes, like if it's a long haul type of thing, I may start early or do an overnight and then just land for stream. So we'll see. But yeah, guys, I really like this plane. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, I really like this plane a lot. A lot. So thank you to the developers for making this so amazing, and also making this free. It's crazy. I can't believe such a high quality aircraft can be free. Like, that's just nuts to me. I would definitely not mind paying for this, but thank you for giving it to me. Thank you for giving it to me for free, but I would not mind paying for something like this when it's finished. We don't have a marshaller here. I don't have custom scenery for Las Vegas, so no marshaller, and the gate's not going to come to us. And that's far enough. Alright, we'll set the parking brake and shut the engines off. Welcome to, where are we at? Las Vegas, Nevada. I would like to say it was a good flight, but it really was not that great. I mean, I liked it. I enjoyed the flight, but, you know, we had a few issues. Landing gear not going up. Things like that. Thankfully, the landing gear did stay down. Maybe they like failed and then they came down. Who knows? I don't know. I could definitely have pressed the wrong button. I'm gonna probably post that into the Discord channel for the 737 project and see if anybody knows why I'm having gear problems. So let's go ahead and watch that replay. See how that landing looks. Let's go. Now, one thing I'm going to go ahead and warn you guys that I've tested this aircraft before. We're going to actually add some music. But for some reason, and this is not the only plane that does this, but for some reason, that sounds so cool, starting up backwards. On the inside, the interior views have no sound. Look at me freaking swinging it. Just going to jump back. There we go. The inside views during the replay don't have any sound. So I don't know why. They already know about the bug, so hopefully they'll fix it. So yeah, let's go back this far. So looks good to me. Oh crap! I forgot we're still connected. Let's go. We're just disconnect from VATSIM. Can we see if the gear actually went up? They did go up. Remember when we were in cruise and I went to the outside view and the gear were not there? Yeah. So we definitely. The gear was up. Actually, our gear did go up when we left. It's just it came down at some point after we were cruising, and it never went back up again. All right, let's watch the replay. We'll do outside view first, and then we'll switch to interior. That's not the right button. There we go. Oh, there's a float. Little bitty float. Little floater. Yeah, it wasn't bad though. Other than the float, I think the float kind of made us go a lot farther down the runway. It didn't really hurt our landing so much, but it was smooth. Smooth. All right, let's see. Let's watch it from like a spotter view or whatever. To be honest, probably the reason we floated was because I was so like paranoid that those gear were just gonna fail as soon as we touched the ground. I was like, man, we're probably gonna. Let's do it from here, I guess. Yeah, we'll do that. Now the sounds, the exterior sounds of the flyby are like dope. There's also it's a slight crosswind. There's a float. There's a low float too. Usually when I float like really high and then we die. clap for that. Alright, now we're going to do the silent interior view. I'm really hoping they fix the bug that whatever it is that causes the interior not to have any sounds during the replay. Hoping they fix that. We'll do, let's do the left wing, I think. Let's see. We got the city on the right wing. We'll do this one. I'm also going to turn on, sorry. Oh, why are you doing that? Stop it. There we go. Okay, I'm going to turn on track IR so I can look around during the replay. Save all. Okay. Yeah, that was freaking crazy. We landed CRJ a while back. That was pretty horrible. For the most part, the plane was very easy and smooth to land. And I've also been working on my landing the next plane too, so I've gotten slightly better. Yeah, right there, we lost sound. It's weird. Actually, it's opposite. Just right before we touch down, it gets silent, and then when we touch down, you can hear the wheels. Let's see, that landing, oh wow, I didn't actually record. That's weird. Well, it didn't, I was trying to see what that was in feet per minute, but I can't tell. Hey babe, we serving floats today. Serving them up. Alright, cool. Alright guys, well thank you so much. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do the second flight. We may have to try it later. Or I might record it and just post it. Oh, we'll see. But thank you guys for flying along with us today from Los Angeles to Las Vegas. Good flight for the most part. Had a few problems, but again, this is a beta aircraft, and I don't know. Again, I don't really know if that was me or the plane. So I'm gonna find out whether it was me or the plane. I'm gonna go back and reload it, and I'm also gonna send the message to the developers and see if not just developers but the community, and find out whether or not that was my problem. Or something that, hold on, I want to get a different view. Whether or not that was my problem or something that was wrong with the plane. So I don't know. Anyways, guys, I will catch you tomorrow? Yeah, tomorrow for the next live stream. Be streaming iRacing. Stay tuned for more X-Plane content, Star Citizen content, Infinite Flight content, and what else do I stream? Whatever else I decide to put on the channel. So thank you guys so much for joining in. Today's motivational quote of the day. Let's do that before we leave. Let me go ahead and find what that is. I had one written down. Actually, I think this one's from Discord. I think it was. Yeah. So today's motivational quote of the day, brought to you by Walking Through, is you're born original, so don't be a copy. I love that so much. Be original, guys. Don't go out trying to copy people, copy other people's ideas, copy other people's YouTube videos, channels, whatever it is. Go out there and find your own ideas, make your own plans, you know what I mean? Just because it worked for somebody else does not mean it's going to work for them. You were born original, so don't be a copy. Or don't die as a copy. So anyways, guys, catch you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining in. Remember, you got 3 choices. Give up, give in, or give it all. You got peace, love, and God bless. I'll see you guys next time, next video. How about that? See ya. Bye.